Today, I'm going to show you how to add customized video testimonials inside of your Framer site using VideoFrame. Now, this is perfect for those of you who want to add customer testimonials on your agency site, or for those of you who own businesses and want to add neat, customized layers of trust with video testimonials for new customers to see and kind of trust your product. I'm Lucas from InsertFrame. Let's go. So before I actually start building something inside of Framer, I think it's best practice to actually look at existing websites that have a section like this. And one website that I could think of was drinkag1.com. And basically, it has this nice heading on the top left. And over here on the right, we have these three different examples of customers enjoying the product. And if you were to click on this button, for example, an overlay would pop out with this YouTube video, right? But imagine this, instead of having the traditional UI that YouTube provides you with, which is also very nice, it seems pretty standard, right? It would be nice to have your own progress bar with your own colors, right? If you had your own play button, you had your own, full screen button with your own design, right? And this is where VideoFrame comes into play. And it's also important to know where exactly you want to place these video testimonials. I, for example, would place them maybe above the FAQ section right here. So what we can do is we can just select the FAQ section, duplicate it by clicking on Command D, and then just renaming this to testimonials. And here we can start editing everything. So I'm just going to delete this right part, and I want to add the videos underneath. And I set up the copy like this. And now what we can do is we can open the VideoFrame plugin, right? And we have different options to choose from, right? This is the main dashboard. But I would like to go to new video, and we can select a specific template. I always think it's a good thing to choose different templates because it's easier to start off like this. But in this case, I just want to start from scratch so you can kind of see how the process is from scratch, right? So let's go ahead and add a video holder. I'm going to put this underneath our text somehow, like this. And I'm just going to put it inside of this container. Make sure that this is actually going downwards like that. And now what I want to do is I want to add a stack over this frame. And we're just going to set the height and width to be fixed. So I could just go like this. And what we can do is for the video frame, we can set this to fill and this to fill. And once you select this video frame layer, what you can do here is you can choose the different types of sources, right? You have URL, you have a file source that you can actually choose from your computer. You have a YouTube, you have Vimeo. In this case, we can just stick with YouTube. And once you set up that link, what you can do is you can, set the start time to be something else. You can set the autoplay to yes, keep this muted, adjust the loop to yes or to no, adjust the speed of the video, and even adjust the corner radius of this video player. So we can set something to maybe 15 or 16 pixels corner radius. And now the next step would be to insert a frame. So let's just go frame, draw something like this, and put it inside of this video testimonial. So we'd have to put it in this stack. And let's make sure that it's underneath the video frame, right? And let's keep this absolute just like this. And then we can just grow this to look something like that. And then we can just set the color to be something like 20% opacity. And here's where we can insert the different buttons, right? We can insert the play button. Let's make sure that this is a layout, by the way. So once we have the play button, we can also insert the progress bar. We can insert this video time label. And we can adjust the color of this video time label to be a little bit lighter. And then what we can do is we can duplicate this play button a couple times, and we can change this from play to full screen. We can make this one be skip backwards. We can make this one be restart or mute, depending on what you want. And then we can adjust everything to kind of fit the style. So we can put the play like this, You can put the time next to the player or to the end of the player. And instead of this mute, what we can do is we can do skip forward. And then we can set the width of this to be fill. Let's actually give the stack a little bit of padding on the right and left. So maybe something like 10 on the right, 10 on the left. And we can set this to be fit content, and give it some border radius, something like 20, so it's round. And this brand, for example, has a kind of green color to it. So let's go ahead and maybe adjust that setting to the actual line. So play could be something green, this green color, right? Keep it something like this. And now we have our first player, right? So if I were to press play and come down here, you can see that it starts to play, right? So, and we have this nice little controller down here, which also works like a charm. Now I would like to duplicate this a few times. And by the way, if the video didn't work, please make sure to put the video frame on the top of this stack, right? That might be something that you might be dealing with, but that's just the way to fix it. So let's duplicate this 2 more times, put this into its own stack, distribute it like this. And then we just have to set the fill to everything. You can also adjust the settings to look a little bit different. If you were to duplicate it to something like this, right? You can put the play on the top and the scroll bar at the bottom. And again, you can just style this however you want. You can also just delete these buttons and put everything together into one. And then, yeah, basically we have something like this for our video testimonials and customized to our own brand. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video today. So we basically used VideoFrame inside of our template. So again, you can use this for your own portfolio or for your own agency site, or you can even, use this for your own business site just to show that, additional layer of trust. So if you like this type of video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and also check out VideoFrame. The link is down in the description below. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.